Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to welcome you to this press briefing. And Mr. Enrique Iglesias, President of the Inter-American Development.
This is a time when we met with a group of finance ministers and governors who have for several years been engaged in reform programs in their countries. This was not a group that we were taking by surprise. This was a group that have already faced issues of financial restructuring, of regulatory reform. And had it not been for the waves of international concern arising in Asia and more recently in Russia, I think we would have given an extremely good report card on the efforts of this very group of ministers that were with us.
And before asking the...
And I think it's a time that it is important to differentiate. That is not easy in the markets to talk logically because you have the winds of change and you have reactions as we've seen in the markets. But I would endorse what the Managing Director said, which is that this is a group of people who I believe have very clear objectives. And I came away with the same view that both Michel and Enrique did, that this is a fine team, and were it not for this international wind, we would have been giving a very good report card to. And I hope that that will come through so that, in fact, as we take more mature judgments about where we should support and where we should invest, this hemisphere will come out very close to the top.
With a view of my personal impressions